The 8th installment of the Gran Turismo series marks the 25th anniversary of the franchise. The realistic driving simulator, Gran Turismo 7 introduces many mechanics to learn and master. Real-to-life mechanics make Gran Turismo 7 stand out as one of the few realistic yet accessible racing games available. Breathtaking visuals and photorealistic graphics that set it apart from the competition. Even on the last-gen hardware, this game is pretty good. The creators addressed the biggest criticism on both Gran Turismo Sport and Gran Turismo 6, which both felt pretty insubstantial at launch. They decided to fill Gran Turismo 7 with cars and tracks from the get-go. Does Gran Turismo 7 match the racing game foe Forza Horizon 5? Well, the answer is yes, by 1,000. I'll start off by saying, if possible, play this on the PlayStation 5. The controller really has its work cut out for it. The controller's excellent haptic feedback is used beautifully here. You'll feel the triggers as they brake and change gears. You'll also feel the triggers on every bump and hole in the track, the screeching of the tires, and even something as little as the car's windshield wipers. When you're not on the race course, you'll be spending most of your time in the cafe. You'll be given what's called menu books, which are just objectives to complete. These are your main campaign missions that reward you with cars, credits, parts, after it's all complete. As you start to check off some of the things on the menu book, you'll gradually start opening up the rest of the modes Gran Turismo 7 has to offer. A new progression system called Collector Level has been added to the game, which increases as you add more vehicles to your collection. However, this renewed focus on building a vast collection of cars comes at a price because you're limited to what you can do with your vehicles. There's also a brilliant mission mode if you're looking to try your hand at some more novel objectives. Avid car collectors can also visit the used car dealership. You can collect up to 400 cars in this video game. Outside of the main menu, you'll find the all-new Music Rally mode, which is essentially a set of courses that will test you to drive as far as possible before the end of the stage's music track. You can also jump online to show your skills against other players. Full racing lobbies are supported, allowing you to create rooms and race against friends and strangers both. A huge fan favorite coming back is Ranked Sports mode. This online mode lets you enter races staged at set times each day. All of the modes really make the game worth it, but is the display worth it? To put it simply, Gran Turismo 7 is one of the most gorgeous games you can get on the PS5. Tracks and vehicles look almost photorealistic, and environmental features like crowds, track marks, and background scenery are more detailed than ever. Display is at an all-time high, with sunsets to rainfalls looking so real. Now, there really isn't a whole lot wrong with the game, but for the sake of the review, we did find some things we didn't quite enjoy. Now, if you're a beginner at racing games like me and you play this one, well, it can be very overwhelming. Take it from me, don't get discouraged, as this game does get better the more you play and you start to understand the controls. Another thing that bothers me about the game is that you have to have some sort of internet connection to play the single player modes. I understand that, much like Forza, if you want online aspects, it makes sense to have the internet, but if you just wanted to play offline or don't have access to the internet, you should be able to just play the game. To sum up this review, Gran Turismo 7 strikes the perfect balance between accessibility and realism in a way that caters to the casual players and the veterans. The amount of high-quality solo content makes Gran Turismo 7 an essential purchase for any PS5 owner. AI has been upgraded, and GT Cafe gives you a nice clear route through the campaign. The player is simpler to jump into and drastically improved competitively. I'll go out and say that if you can get a steering wheel to play this game, you need to pick it up ASAP. If you are anyone interested in car games, you need to pick this game up. It is also very good on the PlayStation 4, but if you have the PlayStation 5, you need to get this game right now. Tell us down below what you guys liked about the game. Consider giving us a like and subscribe, and also checking us out on our website, gamersoutpostllc.com, and all of our social media linked down below. I am Reuben, and until next time, take care, and we'll see you then.